Hello, my name's Allie. I'm going to be playing Fae Farm tonight, here in my living room with my cats, Anubis, Osiris, and Isis, named after the Egyptian gods. And this will be my first time playing this game, so we'll kind of be going through this together. And let's get started. Alright, so we are going to select play game. Looks like you're new here. Let's give your world a name. I'm gonna be weird with it and I'm just gonna do Catopia. Rare critters and fish sparkle when seen in the wild. Okay, that's good to know. Ever wonder what to do next? Check your map for the exclamation icon. Okay, so we get to create our character, it looks like. So there's a couple different variations you can do for body type, it looks like. I think we'll just go with this one. Let's see if there's any cool colors for skin. I usually lean towards the blue, pinks, purples, but sometimes these other colors can be interesting. Usually purple is my favorite though, so that's most likely what I'm gonna go with. Now let's go into the eyes. Okay. Oh, he looks so sleepy. This kind of gives me the vibe of the characters from My Sims. I'll have to say I kind of like this one the best. And let's figure out eye colors. Maybe we can do an off color from the purple, because then we can give it a little more variation. Let's see. I do kind of like some of the brighter colors that they've got. I think those might be a little too bright though. Ooh, that peach is pretty. The orange is pretty good too. I think we should go with this one. That looks pretty good. Then we get to change the eyebrows. I don't know, this one's kind of fun. Let's see what that looks like if we go do a different color. Maybe we should do a lighter variation of the purple that we have. Oh, even the darker colors might be kind of nice. Or we could even do just a whole different color. I feel like that color just blends in a little too much. Some of these deeper ones though, like that one for example, is kind of nice. You don't want it to get too dark. Yeah, I would say this color is probably our best. And then I'm gonna guess that we're gonna be switching hair color as well. Oh, I didn't even realize we have so many more eye shapes. Oh my goodness. Those look so bright. Ooh, it's like a snake. Or it could be a cat. Which actually might fit perfect for our world, since we named it Catopia. That's really pretty though, too. Let's go with the kind of like snake cat eyes. And would we want to change the color then, since it's a little bigger? I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll stick with what we had. Now we can go into the mouth. See what those would look like. I do kind of like the smirks that they've got, but sometimes they look a little weird. Maybe the little smirk. I think we could go with that one. Okay, I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna change the hair color. Are we able to spin her around at all? Because sometimes turning them gives a little more. Okay. We'll say that one for now. It might have to be darker. I do like that. Now I wonder if you can change the color of that, or if it just kind of stays what it is. Cute. That one looks really cute too. I feel like this one's the pretty normal type of character hair. Ooh, this one looks really curly. Oh, they're like little rosebud petals. Or just rosebuds for the buns. That might actually be really cool. And then I feel like the only downside is it kind of hides the eyebrows and the eyes a little bit. So you're not really seeing the point of the eye as well. Ooh, that's a really cool one. I like the volume on the back with that one. Oh, those are so cute. Kind of like that one. Now, I would say I might go with this one, but again, it's still kind of like cutting off the features of the eyes. Whereas this one kind of kept it all visible. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet, because those ones don't really help with the eye shape that we've got. Now we can play around with that color a little more. Maybe see if we want to go lighter with it. Maybe we need to do something like that. That is kind of cute. We could even do something similar to the eye color that we have. Kind of like that peachy tone. That might be too dark though. I wonder. Ooh, I bet this is like just like a creamy color. Yeah, we might have to stick to maybe going like a deeper tone or just keep going with purple. Yeah, this might be the tone that we'll have to go with. And then facial hair. I don't think I really want to add it, but let's just see for fun. Oh my gosh. Ooh, fancy. That one is amazing. Oh my gosh. The mustaches are the best. But we will go with no facial hair. Okay, so facial details. I'm gonna guess it's just kind of like beauty marks or kind of like this. You've got like the different tones to the skin. Oh, that's kind of fun. I'm gonna guess that's a half moon, but it's covered by the hair. That one's cute. That kind of gives me the vibe. Like a cat that just got in a big old fight. Oh, tears. Oh, there it is, the whiskers. That might be what we need. Can you do multiple? No, I think you can only do one. Okay. That one would be really cute if we didn't have the bangs. So, I think we'll go with the whiskers, and maybe since we're able to now, we'll kind of get that same peachy color as the eyes. I think it's the same. Yeah, that's too pink. I feel like this one might be too orange. Yep. Okay, so we've got the peachy color for the whiskers. And we'll do she, her. We could do they, them. We'll do she, her. Okay, let's hear the voice options. So it looks like these are the higher tones, and this will be the lower. I kind of like one. I think we'll just go with one. So it doesn't look like... Yeah, we don't get to change any of the outfit info now. We might be able to change it in the game a little more. Okay. So we will complete this. Walking along the beach one day, staring at the sand. A message in a bottle invited me to a faraway land. The author described an island in need, one like no other, and a home for the brave. It was written so kindly. I set off with adventure in my heart and the wind behind me. The voyage was dangerous and my boat was shattered. I clung to the wreckage, my sail in tatters. Suddenly, the waters calmed, and then I saw it. Welcome to Azoria. Okay. I might turn up the game volume in a second. Hello there, Merit, the responsible mayor of Azoria. So she has a quest for us already. My goodness, look at what the tide brought in. Are you okay? Your name is Artsy Alley and you found a message in a bottle? Excellent news. I was the one who threw it in the ocean. I can't believe that worked. I'm Mayor Merritt. A pleasure to meet your soggy self. Yeah, I would imagine we're pretty wet, especially coming from the ocean. Oh, the house? Yes, it's still available. Actually, you're the only one who has tried to make it to our island. It's a wonderful, magical place filled with kind and cozy friends, but we're surrounded by whirlpools. And there's a blizzard that's been howling for what seems like years up in the mountains. And there's an active volcano that has been threatening to go off. There's also the wild magic that swept through and animated a bunch of junk, and we managed to shove them all into the mine. And don't even get me started on the shade and thorns. Yep, Azoria is a real paradise. No, don't go. Well, you can't actually go because of the whirlpools, but I can sweeten the deal. I'll have my patented welcome package sent to your house. And look, a fun map that shows you where everyone and everything can be found. Go on and check out your new home. Moving in. The message in a bottle was true. A lovely farm is waiting for you here. All you have to do is claim it. So the two goals that we have right now are to discover and enter our new home, and then open the welcome package. I promise you'll love it here. So now we can press M for the world map. Okay, so we're down by the docks, so we're gonna have to go north, it looks like, in order to get to our homestead. Okay, and now we tracked it, so now we've got this at least to be able to help guide us. Okay. Now let's see. There we go. So let's just start running. I'm guessing we have to go up these stairs. What is that? Oh my goodness. That's gonna be convenient. Okay, so it looks like we've already got like a bunch of materials to harvest, but I will wait, but I will pick up this item. Recipe for a clay pot. That's kind of nice. Okay. And then we'll go... I don't think that's our house. You just gotta keep going, it looks like. Okay, so this must be our house. Okay, So we can grab our mail. Welcome to Azoria, dear future friend. Once upon a time, an island called Azoria glittered like a multicolored gem in the ocean. This land was home to many friendly and hardworking souls, but life had become difficult for them. Magical hardships had deprived them of their coziness and separated them from their friends and even their homes. But I, Mayor Merritt, know that someone like you can help us. Someone who wants to farm, explore, and have an adventure or two. Lately, even reaching our island requires a treacherous journey through turbulent seas, but a brave adventurer can overcome any dangers. Will you join us in Azoria? Merritt the Mayor. Okay. So we got the mail picked up. Looks like we might have another recipe. Customization mirror. Okay. That's a big present. Let's see. You got a backpack inventory. You can press I to open your backpack and view or use items you collect along your journey. I'm gonna guess these probably aren't items we can actually truly interact with. Okay. So let's go talk with Merritt. Hi, Azori is the better for having you. So, what do you think of your new home? Welcome kit was pretty sweet, right? I knew you'd love it. Azoria is a perfect place to live, assuming you're okay with magical thorns and suspicious weather patterns. Why don't you try giving your home its own name? Give it that special artsy alley touch. I guess one thing I'm wondering, when we had named the world, I'm guessing that was just the world, not the island per se. Let's do... the cat house. Oh. I think we're just gonna have to do cat house. Don't tell me what you named it. That's just between you and your farm. Speaking of farm, this house comes with one right here. This is the farm. Yes, okay, it has seen better days and will require some elbow grease, but you survived a whirlpool, so it's nothing you can't handle. Besides, it shouldn't take too long to tidy up the place, not with your own set of brand new tools. So now we got a set of starter tools. And yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on the energy we spend. With those beginner tools, you can get all kinds of things done, and you can upgrade them later at Cinder's Smithy for the docks to tackle tougher jobs. Try clearing away rocks, logs, wild grass, and harvesting wild greens from the land around your home. You can keep all the materials you can gather. Okay, tidying up. It's true that the land around your farm has been neglected. How about tidying that up? You're likely to find some useful resources at the same time. So we need to get plant fibers, stone, beech log, wild spring greens. So here is our objects. Oh. Let's see. Oh, it shows up once we get near something that we can interact with, it looks like. I believe one of my cats trapped himself in a room, so I will go release him. Trapped himself in a bathroom. Very typical for him. Loves to hide in the shower. Yeah. Okay. So we can begin getting all of these items. So I do have to click it multiple times. Almost got all the stone. Okay, so the wild spring greens are the ones that look like this. And then for these other items, you kind of have to do multiple clicks or hold down your mouse button in order for them to actually be harvested. Okay, so we need to find plant fibers and more of the wild spring greens. Foraging level 2. Alright, so this should be our last one. Now we can go back to Merit. Hello! Thanks again for coming to Azoria. I hope you stay a long time. Nice job. Now that you've got some space cleared, how about I show you how to use it? In order to make something, you'll need to construct it yourself, but it's as easy as falling down. See, you can build all kinds of things indoors and outdoors. Just gather the raw materials and then start construction. If you don't know what materials you need, just check your almanac. I told you about the almanac, right? It's like a guidebook to Azoria that you fill in. Isn't that fun? Back to construction, let's start by trying to build a piece of cozy furniture indoors. You'll learn by doing. So cottage construction. Now that you have a house, you can decorate it however you like. Start with a simple but handy piece of furniture, a round woven stool. So we'll have to craft and place a round woven stool inside of the home. I'm gonna guess she's gonna give us the recipe. Nope. So we just go inside, I'm guessing then. Okay. Okay, so we just press C. And then do C again for our catalog. Round woven stool, small and squishy spherical seating. We have 10 of 10 fibers, luckily. And then now we can choose where to put it. I kind of want it in this corner. And then what do we do? We just return to Merit. It's like you've been doing this your whole life. Really, I'm impressed. Generally speaking, you can build decorative things inside or outside. How you set up your farm is up to you. Oh, and we've already built you a mailbox. Miles the postman will deliver your letters and packages first thing in the morning, so don't forget to check your mail. Oh, I know what you should be building next. A cooking fire. Having a cooking fire on your farm is the easiest way to cook up a hot meal. You can always make fancier equipment later. There's all kinds of things you could cook on your cooking fire. I've seen some wild greens around, but there's mussels on the beach too. Try building a cooking fire and cook some food on it. So the joy of farmyard cooking. Try making yourself a cooking fire and cook yourself a yummy snack. It's best to have some food in your backpack before heading out. So we'll have to craft and place the cooking fire in the yard area that we cleared, and then cook something. And then I believe, let's see, where do we want to put this? So once we leave this zone, I think it doesn't, yeah, so if you see kind of past the path, then it allows us to. But if we go too far north, it'll turn it off for us. I wonder if we could just do one. No, too close to the house. Let's clear out some of these spots and then we can put it in this area. It's kind of close enough to the house, close enough to whatever this area is gonna end up being. Oh, that was a jump. Oh, okay, so we're not going to be able to break that one. It looks like it's too thick for us at the moment. Okay, so now we can go into our catalog, do the cooking fire. I think I'll do it right here because then the tree, when it's in view, will not block it. Okay. Perfect. So, cook something using the fire and collect it. So what all can we cook now? Wild spring greens can prepare grilled greens. So, I'll say let's just prepare all of them. Oh, that did not do it. There we go. So it'll take a little bit of time for us to get them. I'm gonna guess we can probably just go do some of these other items for clearing away. I won't want to do too much because our energy bar is starting to get a little low. And I don't know, it looks like it regenerates at least. And at least we're not limited to X amount of energy for the day. So I think if we just kind of sit for a moment, then it will regenerate itself. Okay, so it cooked all 6. I've collected all of them. And we just need to go up to Merit now. Let me see what you've cooked. Bravo! You see, with a cooking fire, you can roast and toast your heart's content. Home-cooked food always tastes better, I say. Okay. Cooked food gives you more energy than raw and sells for more money at the market too. Try using different raw ingredients to see how they can be transformed into tasty treats. Experiment, you know, get jazzy with it. I know what you're thinking. When is Merritt going to teach me about farming? Right now, let's get our hands dirty and play around with some seeds and soil beds. You know, I'm pretty sure I left some seeds and construction materials in your storage shed. You have a storage shed, by the way. Go get the materials, then construct some soil beds on your farm and plant 1 seed in each. Okay, from humble beginnings, your farm is perfect for growing all kinds of veggies. Try putting down some soil, planting some turnip seeds, and seeing how they grow. Soon you'll be enjoying fresh Azorian produce. You are going to be so self-sufficient. You can thank me later. So, we'll go down here. So we can press T for storing all existing stacks. R for transferring. Okay. Then we'll go out of there. And then again, I'm pretty sure we have to do all of this down here. How big will these be? Okay, so they're not too large, which is kind of nice. Maybe we could just kind of do this open area for now. We only need to do 3. I don't know. Maybe we'll just kind of start it over here, have this side be the start to the farm area. And then now we just need to do the turnip seed. And go back to Merritt. Wonderful job. Soon your fields will be sprouting with ground-grown goodness. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah, that was a little bit of a hassle to say. Just don't forget to water your seeds. They won't grow unless they're watered, though if it rains, you can skip a day. I hope you keep tending to your fields, as farmers always say, don't leave them alone. Haha, we have fun. You've done so much to improve your farm already. I bet you aren't even thinking about that harrowing journey across the ocean. Oh, you should meet your neighbors. Word has probably already spread that you're here. We're a bit of a small town, you see. You should go talk to Eddie the Mariner. He's probably near his home in Stay-A-While Bay. He'll have a fish tale or 2 to share. Okay, meeting the neighbors. Now that you know a little of Azorian life, you should get to know your fellow Azorians. Begin by hearing the fish tales of Eddie the Mariner. So maybe first we should go water these, because we didn't do that. Okay. And then our energy's a little low. I mean, I guess we probably really won't need to deal with it though, because we're just gonna go talk to that guy. Let's open the map and see where he is. I guess I'm not able to actually select it. There we go. Now we've got it. Oh, at least we found this. Pink checkered rug pattern. These are some big fish. Wow. They're almost like a little shiny on the top too. Let's see. I feel like I should have maybe gone down. Yep. Oh, here's another recipe. Woven rug. Okay. Hello there. There's lots to do in the island land, Blubber. Talk to people, learn what you can. Good to see you. If no one's told you, I'm Eddie, Azoria's old mariner. I heard you've got a little farm going. I won't hold that against you, even though fishers and farmers have been at odds forever. Never mind that. You haven't lived until you've fished. Believe me. Give me the seas over the trees any day. How about old Eddie gives you a quick lesson on the art of the rod and reel? Hot dog, I'm ready whenever you are. Alright, go out there and catch a fish. Any kind you like, salt or freshwater. I'll even give you my old rod. May it serve you well. Okay. Now hold out your rod and cast it so your bobber lands near the mouth of a fish. Then you reel it in a bit at a time, not too fast. The hypnotic motion should encourage the fish to strike. When the fish is bitten, you get to reeling fast. Not all at once, though. If your line turns red, it's ready to break. Best stop for a moment until it turns white again. Keep it up, and with a little luck, you'll reel in a prize. Go fishing and come tell me all about it. Gone fishing. The waters in and around Azoria are teeming with fish. Earn this old salt's respect by reeling in a catch. Okay. Maybe we just go down there. Let's grab this first. Oop. How am I doing this? There we go. Squid vase. That's gonna be interesting. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we've got a fish here. Okay. So hold. That was not what I wanted. Okay, so I feel like he's gonna stay there. Nice. So we got one salmon. Ah, you seem to have done well for yourself. Tell me how the fishing went. Well done, my friend. You're on your way to becoming a marine master. Maybe you'll even leave the farm for the seas one day like I did. But enough of that. I taught you all I can. I've seen you grow from a minnow to a sardine. I think it's time you spoke with our local beekeeper. Ooh, honey, yes. Mel the beekeeper can teach you about critter catching, and you are going to want to pay attention to that. Friend to the critters. Mel the beekeeper knows all about critters. You should go talk to him. So I'm gonna guess at this point we're just gonna be tossed around all these different people for quests. And then eventually we'll go back. What are these? Oh, those are the mussels that she was talking about on the beach earlier. Hopefully we'll have enough inventory for more items when we get them through these different people. Okay, Mel the beekeeper. Let's see. Where was he again? Or she? Nope, that's Rita. Yeah, I was gonna guess that maybe they're out of town. I think I need to go back and see what it said again. Go meet Mel the beekeeper. There we go. So it should be up here. There we go. Hey there, what can your old friend Mel do for you? My sister once told me that bees can only see in black and white. I think she just made that up. Friend to the critters. A new face. When I heard someone washed up on shore, I could hardly believe it. So nice to meet you. You must have a lucky clover in your boot to have made it past the whirlpools. I'm Mel. I hope everyone is treating you well. It's been so long since we've had somebody new on the island. The bees have all been abuzz about it. You moved into the abandoned farm? Wonderful. Hey, since you're new here, let me show you how we catch bees and other critters here in Azoria. Azoria is a haven for critters, mostly because they outnumber us Azorians by a wide margin. Now, don't worry about how the critters feel about it. I've developed the most gentle, cozy critter net. It's like getting scooped up by a cloud. Here, I've always got an extra net just in case. Nice. Equip your net and swing it to catch a critter. To improve your chances, ready your net and approach the critters slowly. Why don't you take a couple swings and catch a few critters? Then come back and show me. I just know you're going to catch the critter catching bug. Careful catching. We have oodles of fascinating critters around. Show me how you can catch critters without harming the little darlings. Oh, it looks like we've got a recipe over here. Clay brick path. That'll be nice. I feel like the pathway ones are going to be very useful for the building elements. Okay, so I'm gonna say... There we go. So we need to catch 4. I got a common moth. What's this thing? Oh, it's like an energy boost. Restores some of the energy that you've depleted, it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna guess I shouldn't touch it, but I'm going to. No. Didn't really do anything. So is it trying to block me off? Oh. It's like there's something wrong with the earth here. Kind of overtaken by something. Okay, so... it looks like we don't have to actually be facing it, at least. Just when it starts sparkling is when we have to release. I'll get the rest of those fireflies. Oh, there's a recipe right here. Fieldstone fence. I wonder if I'm able to, like, try catching one of these. No. Alright, one more. Firefly and a brown snail. Well, how did that feel? Nice, right? You can keep the net. You've got great technique. I can see you becoming an avid critter catcher. Remember, critters can leave you little gifts if you add them to a conservatory, but that's for later. The mayor said not to overwhelm you. You know, there are many critter collectors on this island. If you catch a critter, you could always sell it. There's always someone in Azoria who'd like to buy. You can sell just about anything, really, and then you'll earn florins. That's the local currency, if no one told you. Well, selling things is really Pearl's specialty. She's the chairwoman of the Merchants Guild. She's kind of a big deal around here. I'm sure she would love to tell you all about selling things. You can find her in the town center marketplace. It's been a real pleasure chatting with you. Hard-earned florins. You can turn your hard work into florins you can spend. Let Chairwoman Pearl teach you how. I didn't even look at the map yet. Pearl. There we go. I'm just gonna jump off this, I think. There we go. Every day is a new opportunity to make the purchase that might change your life. Are you ready to make that purchase? Remember, people who stop and smell the flowers are going to get passed on the road to success. Hello, fellow entrepreneur. You must be Artsy Alley. Fantastic to meet you. I'm Pearl, the head of the Merchants Guild. You know, I bet you have a bunch of stuff in your pockets that you'd like to get rid of. Am I right? What if I told you you could turn that random junk into cold, hard florins? Yes, it's true. You can sell that stuff for florins right here and now. Well, in the market, and the money isn't deposited automatically. Now's not the time for questions, it's the time to learn. Pay attention, because what I'm about to say may change your life. Everything in Azoria sells. Everything. Plant fibers, sold. Clay, sold. Spring pepper? Or peeper? Spring peeper, sold. And it's so easy a chiku could do it. See, in the middle of the market are tables. You put something on those tables, and by the next morning, it's sold. I know what you're wondering. Who's buying everything? Don't worry about it. Azoria simply has a healthy economy full of buyers who are hungry for junk and gems alike. That's why I have a pillow that says one Azorian's inventory is another's resources. Try putting a few things on the marketplace table to sell them. Mayor Merritt will be so happy you're participating in Azoria's economy. Find her when you're done. Mastering marketing. To make money in Azoria, all you have to do is sell things. Forage, catch, build, grow, and then sell your items at a market. Remember, you only get your money the next morning. Okay. So we have to put 3 items, which we can probably do the bugs. I don't see what we'll use them for at this moment, at least. The mussels and the salmon I could foresee using with these items. Don't think we will. So we'll get 30. That'll be good. I've been hearing such wonderful things about you. Sounds like you're becoming a real Azorian and aren't furious about getting shipwrecked here. Yay, all's well that ends well. You get a house and a farm, and we get our first new resident in, well, I can't remember. I don't actually remember when the whirlpools appeared, but things weren't going great even before that. But nothing you can't handle. Now that you've got your tools, rod, and net, you can handle anything. So many questions. There will be plenty of time for answers, but you must be so tired of talking. How about we put a pin in this, and you'll head on home. Great! I think you're going to do great things for Azoria. Okay. So from critter catching, we've got 30 coins. A thorny problem. I'm gonna guess we're probably gonna start harvesting. Or no, the thorns were what were blocking some of those pathways. Oh, okay. So we can look at our quests here, along with our almanac. These must be different grades of the fishing pole and the critter net. Oh, I'm gonna guess we're gonna be able to make this one since it's got the notification with it. And then all these that are showing should be the items that we can currently craft. Oh, I did not see that we can scroll. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh. Looks more purpley, but maybe you would call it magenta. Okay. Last one. So I'm gonna guess... I don't know exactly what we do with these, but we'll probably find out soon. So it looks like the first item for today is to check our mailbox. Oh boy, we got a lot. Free things for our favorite Fae farmers. Spring brings with it a sense of renewal and optimism. It also brings the ability to put stuff on stuff. We've got a fresh update jam-packed with new character customization options. Oh, okay, so this is from the team of developers. Same with this one. Interested in dyes, Millie. I hear you're new in town. Maybe you'd like some dyes to start coloring your furniture and clothes. I'm sending you a sample of some of my best. If you want more dyes, find me in the market. I've got plenty for sale. Millie. Scattered scrolls from Emily. To all Azorians, the recent magical windstorms that sent debris flying had a most peculiar effect on our shop. In brief, the wind scattered many of our recipe scrolls in all directions. However, we do not wish for them to be returned. Instead, consider these our contributions to the beautification of Azoria. Follow these recipes and create wonderful things. For example, one special scroll contains the recipe for customization mirror. This magical invention permits you to change your hair, body shape, and face. You can transform your appearance at will. This and other marvelous creations await those who find and follow our recipes. Your humble merchants, Emily and Charles. Magical mischief. Alaric? I think that's how you say it. So you might have noticed some unusual magical things happening around Azoria. It isn't too serious, except it kind of is. You can come over and talk, please? Alaric the Wizard. Okay. So, it looks like in our inventory... Where would that be? I think this is where it would be. Ooh. Spring petal dress. We will equip that. Edit the color. I don't know, that looks kind of cool already, but... Oh. It's really pretty. Maybe we just keep it to this color because everything else is locked at the moment. Okay, so let's go to our map. We need to find Alaric. And it didn't look like he was too far from us. Ooh, it's a ladybug. Nice. What is that? He's so cute. Spring peeper. And we've got a scroll right here. Checkered green rug. I'll grab this before talking to him. A wizard's mop. Heya, Azoria's got a lot of wild magic. It's my job as a wizard to bring some order to it. Salutations, my name is Alaric, your humble wizard of Azoria. The mayor let us all pick our titles. She vetoed Mel's first title, which was Azoria's Honey Bear. That would have been cute. Yes, of course, you're wondering why I mailed you. Okay, so, Azoria has a lot of magic. Wild magic, to be specific. As in uncontrolled, possibly dangerous magic. Oh no, I don't mean to worry you. No, wait, I do because it's pretty dangerous. You fear nothing? Well, that's good to hear, but probably doesn't lend to good decision making. I know what I must do. I will build you a magical staff. You can use it for your protection and to harness some of the wild magic. That was my tummy. I've been so worked up that I've forgotten to eat. I haven't had a warm meal in days. Do you think you could make me some home-cooked food? I've been eating raw mussels and I think I'm about to turn into one. Meeting magic with magic. Those magical thorns blocking Azoria's roads sure are putting us in a pickle. But speaking of pickles, I could really use a snack. How about you bring me something to eat, and I'll start making you a staff you can use to thwack those thorns. So, luckily, oh, they didn't count it, it looks like. Pick up a mussel from the beach and delivered a broiled shellfish to Alaric. Okay. I wonder if I had to go to the other beach. No, no, we're going the right way. I do see a scroll, though. Oh gosh. At least it's not like too deep that we're like drowning in it. Whoa. I'm gonna guess we can dig in that. Maybe something's... Oh, recipes. And then let's take out our net. Sand crab. There we go. And then I think we'll need to go back to our place. Ooh, look at those butterflies. Oh, I got two. Peacock butterfly. And then we can bounce. Go to our fire. We'll do all of them. And then we only needed one for him. So now we'll deliver it to him. Did I go the wrong direction? There we go. Did I not make the right item? I thought I picked one up. Let's see. Yeah, we have broiled shellfish. So now we just need to take it to him. Oh, give the items. I didn't even do that. Okay, so we can click F. You're back! I smell food! I can feel the life returning to me. I can't wait to chow down. I'll spend tonight working on my alchemical lab. Tomorrow morning, you'll have your very own magical staff. Now, I don't normally recommend anyone work all night, but times are dire. Come meet me tomorrow over by the biggest patch of thorns. We'll test out the staff's toughness before we tackle anything magical. Opening the paths. I have to work a little longer on your staff. Magic takes time. Let's meet tomorrow morning and take care of these thorns once and for all. Ooh, that's a good amount of florin. We've only got 80 currently, so 500 additional would be nice. Probably be able to buy stuff in town. I wonder if you're able to pass it. No. Can't brute force your way, it looks like. So now we just kind of have time to do whatever we want. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll need to water these. At least I think that's what I have to do. Maybe they don't need to be. There we go. Okay. So we watered those. I'm pretty sure we have more seeds. We technically could do more turnips. And I'm thinking we could probably go sell some of these items. I'm wondering if this is a fossilized seashell, if we're able to like take it somewhere specific, or if we just sell it at that table and that's that. Okay, let's put some of these items away. And then maybe we can organize a little more. Now, if we go to craft, yeah, we've got enough to be able to do this. Let's make this a little bigger. And then we can take and plant our turnip seeds. Maybe I should have just done it as a 3x3. Oh, that was nice. Just automatically put the turnip seeds in there for us. Okay. So now we've got all 9 of our turnip seeds going. We could probably make that recipe using the fish. So it'll make charred fish. And then let's see. I wonder if we can. She jumps so far. Maybe we can. Nope. Does not look like it's gonna allow us. Let's see what this is. Nope. Looks like it's locked. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be like chicken coop, maybe some other animals. Oh, and then we can refill our watering bucket there. So if we dig these piles, it was giving us recipes last time. So let's see if it'll do that again. Maybe we have to go to the beach, because it doesn't look like these ones are really giving us anything. Just the silt and the clay. Oh. Let's catch this frog while we're at it. And then we can put some of the bugs and whatnot that we catch on that market table. I'm gonna hold on to the ammonite. We'll put all of these guys in here. Unless... No, that didn't show us that we were able to do a recipe, so I won't do anything with that. And I think that's it. Oh, they look so cute, just like sitting there. Okay. Let's go down to that beach. Sand dollar. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these are giving us recipes like that last one did. Well, at least we're getting materials. That's the plus side. I suppose I could probably talk to some of these villagers. I'll try catching him. Oh, there's another map. Or not map, recipe. Simple plank fence. Mussel. Got another mussel. Ammonite. Grab that $C. sand dollar. Whoa. Oh. Got some mines eventually we'll be able to go to. Simple rope fence. I wonder if this is our... Oh no! Oh my goodness. Whoa, that was insane. Makes me think of those dolls that you would wind up and fly into the air. Oh. Was that a bee? Oh my gosh. Nice. I'm gonna bet we have to get a queen bee though in order for us to be able to get a hive. Oh, I can't get it. Let's see. We gotta power up. I'm going too far. Yep, still went too far. Just kind of like carries you. There we go. And then I'll do that to get to the upper level. Because we've got a few items. Split log fence. Where's the other one? There we go. Beige woven rug. Open crate. I'm gonna guess that's more for storage. Okay. Maybe this guy will have more farming items. Wooden picket fence. No, he's gonna be like weapons, it looks like. Are you the same frog? You look a little different. Yeah, you're green. A common toad. Clay path. At least we've been picking up a lot of clay, so we should be able to make some of this here soon. Oh, what's that? Slug. Oh, not gonna be able to take him. I think what we'll do, we'll put some of the items on that table. Because we're definitely not gonna need all of the animals that we've caught. So I'm gonna guess 8 items per table, so we should be able to get up to 24 items a day being sold. I think I said that wrong. 32. I'm just gonna say there's probably nothing we can really do with the sand dollar. I don't think we really have any recipes that uses it. Ooh, hedge recipe. That'll be nice. I usually prefer doing that over normal fences. I wonder, since we're gonna be in tomorrow's quest, opening those paths, I might need to get more food made. Ooh, an anvil. That'll be good for making material, or making items. I'm gonna guess like weapons and whatnot. A barrel, probably for storage. Let's go down here, catch some fish. Oh. Okay, so it automatically takes us to the next day. So from the critter catching we got 160, foraging 25 for a total of 185. Alaric and I met where the thorns were the thickest. He presented me with the oddest magical staff I've ever witnessed. But looks can be deceiving, because the thorns began receding. The jumbles should be afraid... the jumbles. That's interesting. The jumbles should be afraid of my new power. What are those? Good-natured Azorians need no longer cower. Okay. Another way to switch equipment. Press Q. And then I'm guessing we're just going to use the cursor. Yep. Okay, that's kind of nice. Instead of having to keep doing this, which is a little annoying. But this works perfect for us now. So, since I've got this, nice. So what is this? I don't know. Yeah, it's like trying to block me from getting over there. Okay. We'll go to Alaric. Wait. Down here. Do we go in? Okay, it's time to test your might. Try thwacking those thorns with your staff, and presto smacko, they'll disappear. No, it's really a magical staff. Trust me, we'll get into the magic stuff later. Now that you have the staff, why not test it out on more thorns? Oh, and keep an eye on your mailbox. That's how Zorians like to communicate. So I think I've already done it. Phew, you really helped out with these thorns. I'd been, putting that off for a while. Okay, so we don't really have anything else to do with him. Yeah, we're blank for quests right now. Okay. I wonder if there's another one. Nope. Nice. Okay, so these are gonna be weird. I don't know what we do with those, but we should find out eventually at least. And this is back to that area that we were in. And again, I think it's trying to kind of block us. Oh yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to get through here. Violet woven rug. Heck yeah. What's this? Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down. Oh! I wonder. We might just have to swim back. Let's try getting up here. No. There we go. What in the world? I'm pretty sure you can get up there. Okay. Let's... What's over here? Oh, that was way too far. She's like a fish. There we go. It's a potted shrub. Okay, we're going for a swim again. Let's see. Ooh, creepy. Oakwood fence. This isn't good. What are these? A topaz seal. So I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a bunch of these to activate. What is this guy doing out here? There we go. Log recipe. Crows. I mean, I guess I can probably start trying to gather some of these. So it can't get a pile of leaves? Okay, I can get some mushrooms. Toasted nuts, acorn. Nice. Here's another firewood recipe. Whoa. Can I do it? I don't think I can. My jump isn't far enough. I don't really trust it as much. So let's see. And we're kind of back. Yep, we're back to that guy now. Got a couple recipes. Blue checkered rug. A decorative bucket. Cot. Whoa. Not too far. A rocking chair. Nice. I don't think I see any other ones up here. Okay. We'll go put some of the items on the table. We'll go talk to her in a second. Well, I guess I didn't really get anything that I needed to put to sell, so let's go talk to the mayor. Thanks again for coming to Azoria. I hope you stay a long time. I guess she really didn't have anything. Why does she have a big ol' thought bubble, though? Who knows? Did I see a recipe? I don't think so. Okay. Let's go water our plants. Okay. Our almanac, we've got some other items. A beverage station. An invention that brews and mixes all variety of energy-restoring beverages that can also cool you off or warm you up. So we'll need to get some beach logs. Looks like we only need one more for that, though, luckily. So let's go take a trip to the beach. I'm thinking we might also be able to get some seeds. Sells vegetable seeds to plant on your farm. Holly. Wait a minute, did I see your face somewhere before? Maybe in a book? Or was it near the bluebird's nest? Okay, so we've got turnip, cauliflower, and bean seeds. Let's see. So, cauliflower is gonna be any season takes 8 waterings. Bean seed, any season. Oh, okay. Sprouts beans after 12 waterings, then again every 4 waterings. So that's kind of a reoccurring for a while. Maybe we can do... We'll do 9 of each. I don't think we'll have to get turnip seeds though, because I would imagine once we harvest it, maybe it'll give us some back. Welcome to Willow's Tremendous Trees. I'm Willow. How maple I beach of service. Oh, I know how... You know how I love to see those trees grow? That's why I love spring so. He talks a little weird. Let's see. Peach, pear, apple, plum, beech, and oak. So we could get a bunch of fruit trees. Oh, in order to get some of these other items, we'll have to bring in other items with us. What do you sell? Well, howdy there, friend. Welcome to Aspen's Cozy Construction. How can old Aspen do what can old Aspen do for you? How have you been? Seems like a tree's age since I've seen you, friend. Oh, carpentry. Oh, okay, we don't want to upgrade our house quite yet. I'll ask these guys about what they do tomorrow. We're gonna go get a log. I wonder if that log, I'm gonna bet I don't even have, it's just the name of it. I don't think I have to come to the beach for it exactly. Yeah, it's just one of those smaller logs, it looks like. And I believe there were some up here. I'll just chop a few while we're at it. Maybe we can pick some of these. Toasted berries and huckleberries. Oh. Oh gosh. let's go to our almanac. Yep, we've got enough. I'm gonna guess we could probably do this outside, but might as well just put it inside for now. I wonder if we can move these. Nope, doesn't look like it. What does G do? Okay, so this would be bringing up health energy and mana just from being in the house. So we'll want to make sure we're crafting things that contribute to each. Yeah, I think we can go. No, let's go right there. So I'm gonna bet once we get some of these fruits discovered, I think we'll be able to make those. Now, what did we need for those plots? Silt, sand, and beach logs. Okay, so if I'm gonna make 18 more, I'm gonna need to get more silt and more beach log. Which I think I should be able to get on my lot. I'm gonna bet we can eventually chop these trees down too. I think I want to get all these loose pieces first. We should have enough, but I'll just go a little further. Okay. And then let's see if this gives us... Yep, silt. Yeah, I'll need... No, I think I should be good. Because I think it was only one each. Yep. Now the downside, I can't destroy that quite yet. So let's clear these. Okay. Let's put him in there. The rock, mushrooms, sand, clay, acorns, mussels. I think the only thing we'll leave left are these items. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just fill in. And I would imagine later down the line there's probably going to be a better way to have these planted, but I think we'll go with this for now. Okay, cauliflower seeds, I think we'll do in this section. And then we can do the beans. Perfect. Now I just need to water. Okay. Let's run to the fountain. How did it? Why won't it let me? Ooh, that's a very pretty butterfly. Moon moth. Okay, I think at midnight it turns. We're gonna be hitting that in a minute here. Okay. No money earned. So that's that. Chapter 3, A Port in a Magical Storm. Okay, I think this is where we will leave the day off in the game. I'm gonna save it really quick. Quit the game. To the title. Alright. And that's our stream for the night. Thanks for joining. I'll talk to you later. Bye.